fresh. Keeping it fresh. I remember just a random playthrough, just like kind of like it was a family glitch. Context that, you know, let's go jump a car off a cliff. You'll not. I don't know what defines ballsy and stupid, and I just like start going forward. Yeah, you guys are scarred for life now. So we got our... we should do a little bit of... Yeah, I think we will create a strip mine, and I think I will mine on screen. Because we do need to get cobble for our lighthouse. Or our windmill, I mean. Lighthouse would be cool, though. But yeah, it's a windmill, so... I think originally it was going to be a lighthouse. I guess we could make it a... Oh, I hope I don't get blown to shit here. We could make it a windmill lighthouse and just fill the top of the lighthouse. I can't come out here? I guess I can. We could just fill the top of the lighthouse with, glowstone. Or the top of the windmill with glowstone. That would be pretty cool. Or we could just leave it as a windmill. Make it less complicated. My mouse, I'm like 3-fingering a huge mouse. Like, imagine the biggest mouse you've ever had. It's probably about as big as my mouse is. Or bigger. It's like from the 70s. Or, no, it's from the early 1900s. 1900s, yeah. It's from the early 90s, or, no. Let me think. It's from, I think it's, yeah, on the bottom, it's from 1996, so, yeah. It's old as balls. Now, the fun begins. We have our obsidian. Let's run to our chest room. We're gonna make it a really awesome... we'll actually put our treasure. We'll put our obsidian in our treasure. Damn, I thought we had more diamonds. We'll put our ender chest and our enchantment table in our nether. No, we'll put our ender chest in here, but we'll put our nether portal in our ender chest. I don't even know what I'm saying. I honestly have no idea what I'm saying. Does that even make any sense? I guess no, it doesn't. I tried to make sense of it. It didn't work. We could put it right here. It wouldn't be a terrible spot. It wouldn't be a great spot either, though. Maybe we should just make a separate room for it. Maybe underground. Maybe we could make it at the top of our lighthouse. Desertions. Maybe we should make it... I can't really decide. It's not even that hard of a decision, really. Like, I could just dig it down from here. And I'd have it. But I don't know if I want to do that. I gotta make it look epic, too, so... What if I went over to... I could just make it up in there. I can't think of anything, guys. This is brutal. Okay. You know, I think we will just leave the nether portal until we get our... thingamajigging up there done. Yeah. We'll get our lighthouse done and then we'll do that, is what I'm trying to say here. What we will do, though, let's, we'll make it out of here, actually. We'll make it go down here. We're gonna make our strip mine now, because we need to start working on that. So we shall dig our tunnel down into level 12 or so. Yeah, level 12 seems like the best idea. I have OCD, I gotta fix this. There we go. We'll put a door in front of that just so it doesn't confuse us any at all. This is gonna be a long-ass tunnel down. Yeah. Actually, I'm gonna pull out F3. F3 isn't cheating, you guys. I'm just gonna say that right now. In my mind, F3 is not cheating because they got rid of mob detection with F3, so there's nothing really that you can do with F3 other than know your location. So honestly, I am not going to shit all over that rule. Whoa, okay, what I definitely got to do right here, right now. As you guys know, if you watch the first 6 or so episodes of my channel, you would know that we traveled over over 1,000, way more than 1,000 blocks just to get to this spot. So we definitely got to make a sign with our coordinates in here, because if we do not have this, our house will be lost. So coordinates. I think that's how you spell coordinates. X 59. No, X space 59. 59. Okay. And Z negative 768. Okay. Here we go. So, in referral, if we ever get lost, this is where we have to come to. Because if not, we are SOL. So let's make a door real quick, actually. Okay, we got our door. Go down here. We shall put our door. This is a little bit odd. Let's fix this. Right there. There's our door. I hate this sometimes because my mouse, it just not disconnects, but it just doesn't want to work for some reason. Oh, great. I love doing this so much. Okay. Run back up to the top. We gotta make this, one like that, or else it's really hard to jump up and down, and it takes a shit ton of time. We'll eventually add stairs and make the tunnel look a little bit nice, but for the time being, at least, not. As in, no. There we go. Ooh. Okay. I like it how I act like it's a huge deal. But anyway. I like a lot of things. Okay. Nope. 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 Damn, we're high. In one way, actually. Not many ways, but one way, definitely. We are currently, like, 70-some blocks from our destination. In short, this is gonna take us freaking forever to dig. Yay. You guys are like, this is so interesting. Let me think of a story I can tell you guys. Story time with Uncle P. Can't even say that, because another YouTuber already has rights on Uncle P. What should I call myself? Papa P? I'll just call myself Pineapple. Story time with Pineapple. So let me think of a story. I have so many stories to tell. I don't even know what stories I've told you guys before. I think we just hit the ground where we have our escape route. So I don't know. I probably have a story that I can tell you from today alone, because shit went down. Actually, nothing went down. What's a good story? I don't even know. Like, I have tons of stories. It's just they're not they're not bad. They're not terrible. Okay. Middle math class, right? So everybody's sitting there. And, of course, because I'm a YouTuber. Not because I'm a YouTuber, but because I am who I am. I'm really weird at school. Like, not weird as in creepy weird. It's just, I do random shit. So I'm just, and this isn't random. This isn't something that is weird or random. But, so I'm sitting there, right, and we're in the middle of math class, and my teacher's like, so you guys know any good math jokes? And I'm like, and everybody's like, nope. And I'm like, nope. And it's like, Jordan, you gotta know one. You know tons of jokes. I'm like, yeah, but I don't know any math jokes. So he's like, okay. So basically we continue to do math for the next, like, well, we have triple math on most days. It sucks dick. It's 3 hours of math, so basically an entire morning or afternoon of math. So we're all sitting there, and we're doing math, and it's like 2.5 hours into the class. And he asked this question at, like, half hour into the class. So while I'm sitting there, and I'm not terrible at math. I'm not, like, amazing. I'm not a genius. But I'm pretty good at math. So I'm just sitting there, and it's boring as shit for me because all the questions are really repetitive and blah, 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 blah. And, so I'm just doing my math, and then all of a sudden I think of an awesome joke, right? So I'm like, so I say the joke, and the joke was, so two triangles walk up to, or walking down a sidewalk. I don't know, I'm trying to remember it as I speak. Two triangles are walking down a sidewalk. Actually, I'm gonna use my iron pickaxe. Never mind. Two triangles are walking down the street, and they see a four-sided object laying on the middle of middle of the pavement. And they say, and one says, "What is that?" And the other one says, "I don't know." He says, or no, then the other one says, "I don't know, but don't touch it. I think it's a trap." Azoid. And then I got kicked out of class because apparently I was disrupting. I was disrupting the class. But luckily it was no big deal because my teacher is batshit crazy. So when the principal came and says, "Jordan, what'd you do?" Blah 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 blah. I'm like, I told the joke, and he's like, "What was the joke?" And I told him the joke, and luckily our math teacher, our principal is also a math teacher, and he teaches us pre-calculus. So he respected the joke, and he was like, "Okay, well, that's no big deal." And usually when you get kicked out after school, you'd get a detention or an after-school detention. So I didn't have to do an after-school detention, and that was a really dumb story, I know. Basically, just teachers be crazy. Teachers be crazy. So yeah. Oh, I have a really good story, actually. Now that I just told the shittiest story in the world, I thought of a really good one. Okay, so here I'm, like, just little me, little pineapple. I'm in 4th grade. No, I think it was 4th grade. And I'm known as a weakling because I'm small, so everybody thinks I'm a weakling. But that's not part of the story at all. It's just I thought I'd get that across. Hey, gold, sweet. So I'm just sitting there, and like it's in the middle of winter, and I'm just sitting on the playground, just minding my own business, and I see this one kid, and this one kid always whips snowballs at me, right? So I'm a decent 30 yards away from him, and I pick up a snowball, and not realizing that it's a huge ass fucking snow chunk, I take it in my hands, and it's not huge snow chunk. It's like a pretty light. It's really light. Like, imagine 3 pebbles. It's about the size of 3 pebbles combined. So I pick up the snow chunk, or whatever you want to call it, the ice chunk, and I just freaking whip it right at the kid. And I think it's just a snowball, so I didn't even think it would make it that far. Because it's an ice chunk, and if you ever take physics, it travels the distance just because of its weight. It has like a lot of resistance, wind resistance. So it travels like at light speed. Like as I throw it, I'm like, shit, that was an ice chunk. And it connects with the kid's face. And oh my god, it left a huge gash. Like he was bleeding. It must have been the sharpest ice chunk in the history of ice chunks. Because, geez, that kid had a huge gash in his face. But that was funny. And then he was mad at me for the rest of social studies, and I'm like, dude, settle down. He's like, okay. And then we were all friends again because it was grade 4 and nobody hates each other in grade 4. So that was the story of when I brutally beat a kid with a snow chunk from a distance. But that, to this day, that was the best throw I've ever had, ever. To my memory, actually, though, because I was like in grade 4, I probably thought it was like way better throw than it actually was, but for grade 4, it was a really good throw. And that's the story of how that story was better than the other stories. I don't know. Okay, so let's see how much cobble we have. Okay, let's set a checkpoint here. We'll go to 160, and then we'll stop, and we'll run to the top. We'll work on our lighthouse, and we'll end off the not season. Ooh, poopy. Let's go. So, yeah, let's run up to the top of here, and we shall, I don't know, do stuff, whatever. Boo, 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 boo. We're definitely gonna need stairs in here. We'll work on those later, though. It's like if everything was all smooth stone, it would feel like we're not even getting it right now. This is brutal. If I just jumped in this place, it almost looks like we're traveling. Almost. Luckily the game's 3D, so we don't get that effect. Okay, so I think what I shall do, I shall eat, actually. We really need to get a farm going here. That's what I was going to do this episode. Damn it. Oh well, next episode? Question mark? Okay, I thought this was wool. Okay, we shall work on our... Fuck. We need red dye. No, we don't. Oh, we do. Herb. Everybody mad. It's almost night. I don't like this. Okay, let's see. If we went... Oh, I know what we can do. We'll grab our wool. We'll grab our cobble. Our cobble. We shall put our diamond pickaxe actually back in our tools chest, and we shall grab our iron because I don't, one, feel like dying with it, and two, we don't really need a diamond pickaxe on us right now, and if we die with it, then that sucks dick, to say the least. I'm really glad we remembered to write our coordinates down, because if I did get exploded by a creeper in my bedroom, there would be no coming back. Basically, this series would be done. And I would probably cry. I took the wrong space. I would probably cry a little bit on the inside. And by probably, I mean definitely. Because this is my life. No, I'm just kidding. It's not my life. It's not my life. I hear a creeper somewhere off in the distance. Okay, so what we will do is we will take our wool. And we will go like this. And we'll do one red stripe and one red stripe. We'll do one white stripe and one red stripe. No, 2 white stripes. White stripes. I love that band. Anyway, 2 white stripes and 1 red stripe in the middle. It's like a sandwich. So yeah. Keep this going here. Up. And how we shall do this is go like that. And nope. Never thought this one through too well. Go like that. Fuck. Let's hit it with a pickaxe. I bet that'll make it easier to go. Okay. Damn, I hate losing wool. A little bit scared right now. A little bit scared. Mostly because my mouse keeps crapping out on me in the worst times. If my keyboard craps out on me, I'm dead. That would not be fun. We can afford to lose a little bit of wool. Not a ton, but a little bit. No! Fuck. Oh god, lag. Definitely would have fell there. And there. Gotta get as much as we can. Fuck. I want that piece. No! Troll wool. Rhymes for the wind. Okay, this is where we start. That was weird. Okay. Well, I guess we should be doing 2 up. It's 2 up. Damn, I hate losing wool. Looks like an endless pit of nothingness down there. It's kind of creepy. It's creeping me out a little bit. Okay, so I wonder how much cobble we do have. Ooh, that's not fun. Owie. We're gonna have a fun time putting that white stripe in. I don't even like this high. I hate taking my hand off the F key. It's effing scary. Oh, that was bad. I'm sorry. Like in more ways than one. We'll just even this out, and then we'll go for another round. Crap, we have a lot more cobble than I thought we did. Like a lot more cobble than we did. Holy crap, how do we... Oh, I guess we did do quite a bit of digging. 2 more up. This will be our last addition to the actual pillars. And then we'll start working on the frame, the main frame, from the top. And then we'll add our pinwheel, which will take a fucking ever. I thought about it, and we're definitely going to make our pinwheels out of wood. Because making it out of wool would take a lot of sheep. Like, just making that stripe took 64, and I'm not even done the stripe. With an S, plural. I would talk more, but my throat's starting to get sore. So that's not fun at all, honestly. There's nothing worse than YouTubing. Like, the only bad part about YouTubing is if you do a lot of recording, or not necessarily, but the off day you'll just have a really sore throat. And that's what's happening to me right now. It's not frequent, but it's the first time it's been this bad. So my apologies. So I think we're gonna have a lot of troubles getting down from here without taking any damage. I think we made it a really high, like a really good increase in distance. Or height, I guess. Height, distance. Distance and height. Considering we had only... Well, I guess that's not even the halfway point. But actually, now that I think about it, if that was where we started, we went really high in one build. Because usually we go about 4 blocks, 4 sets of blocks high. And I think we've went at least 6 already. Counting this one? Maybe 8 counting this one. I don't know, I'm not good at estimating with Minecraft. Not usually. Okay, I think we can afford to do one more. Possibly. Yeah, one more. This will be our last one before we call it quit on making the outside of it. And then we'll start working on the actual windmill area. Actually, no, not this episode, though. One, because I gotta go look at what a picture of a windmill looks like. Because I gotta get the top right. Even though it shouldn't be too hard. I think I might make the top out of wood, but I'll see. Honestly, if I could have made this whole thing out of wood, it would have been awesome. But that would have took a million sheep. A million sheep that I do not have. Does not want. Okay. So, where did we start? Okay, oh shit, this is gonna be a long drop. Okay. This is sketchy. Okay, we made it. Alive. Not dead, alive. Keep coming to my room, it's making me mad. Okay. We need food bad. Very bad. Okay, so let's go look outside what our windmill looks like, and then we shall end off the episode. Really hope there's no creepers out here. Probably just jinxed myself hardcore, but whatever. Now that's pretty good. Pretty decent. Once we get the red stripe in there, it'll look even better. So let's go to the other... not the other side. Let's go to our chest room, put our shit away, and I'll start ending off the episode. I won't yet because that would leave a lot of time frame, awkward silence and whatnot. Put our cobble away. Grab our wood together. Pop-up ads. This is why we couldn't play Portal 2 forever. We don't have any wool left. Not in our inventory, at least. I should really look what I need to put away. You know, screw it. Or no, we will. And this. Mob drops. And iron. I think we can just put that in treasure. More flint. Probably put a little bit more coal in there. More